When it comes to deciphering the many sounds our feline friends make, one of the most endearing and oft heard is the mysterious purr. You may have wondered, why do cats purr? Is my cat happy? Or perhaps you've heard your cat purring in what you thought was a dreamlike state and asked yourself, why do cats purr when they're not even awake? To answer these age-old questions and more, we spoke with some experts to bring you this episode of Why Do Cats Do That? All about the purr. First things first, what exactly is a purr? And how do we know that cats purr for multiple reasons? Just like humans, cats cannot verbally tell us what's on their mind, so we have to rely on other means of communication to understand them. According to Gary Weitzman, DVM, DACVB, a veterinary behaviorist and the medical director of the Animal Medical Center in New York City, cats communicate through a number of vocalizations, including meows, hisses, growls, screams, and yes, purrs. Dr. Weitzman explains that by studying the acoustic properties of these vocalizations, we can get an idea of what the cat is trying to say. For example, when cats meow at you, they're usually trying to get your attention, and when they hiss or growl, they're generally feeling threatened or annoyed. But the humble purr has been harder to decipher. Although it may sound simple, the vibration you hear and feel when your cat purrs is actually produced by the cat's larynx vibrating rapidly, similar to how a bird or an insect makes its characteristic sound. But unlike birds and insects, there's still some debate as to why cats purr. So, why do cats purr? Well, according to Dr. Weitzman, cats purr for a variety of reasons. They may purr when they are content and relaxed, but they may also purr when they are stressed or anxious. In fact, he says, cats may purr in many of the same situations that cause them to vocalize with meows, such as when they want something from you or are trying to get your attention. But wait, there's more. A study published in the journal Scientific Reports in 2019 suggests that cats may also purr for another important reason. Researchers at the University of California, Davis, and the University of Sussex found that cats may self-soothe by producing ultrasonic vocalizations and vibrations that fall outside the range of human hearing. Lead author Dr. Sarah Marshall, a professor in the School of Veterinary Medicine at UC Davis, explains that cats, like many other animals, are capable of some level of self-soothing. She says that the ability to self-soothe is thought to be an important part of emotional and social development and is associated with a wide range of positive outcomes for humans, such as resilience, empathy, and pro-social behavior. So how did researchers figure out that cats were making ultrasonic vocalizations? One of the ways they did this was by recording the sounds cats made while they were alone in a room. And although humans cannot hear sounds above 20 kilohertz, the researchers used special microphones and software to pick up sounds up to 70 kilohertz. When the cats were alone, they emitted ultrasonic vocalizations, and the cats purred more when the owner left the room and the cat was alone compared to when the owner was present. These findings suggest that cats may use ultrasonic vocalizations and vibrations as a form of self-soothing, much like babies do when they cry themselves to sleep. Now you might be wondering if there's any evidence that cats purr to soothe themselves when they are in pain or otherwise not feeling well. Although there's no definitive proof that cats purr to self-soothe when they're sick, Dr. Weitzman says that it's possible that cats may purr for comfort just as some people might hum or sing when they're feeling blue. However, he cautions that purring could also be a sign of pain or illness in cats, especially if it's accompanied by other unusual behaviors or symptoms. If you notice your cat is suddenly purring more than usual and you can't figure out why, it's always a good idea to check in with your vet to rule out any underlying health concerns. So the next time you hear your cat purring, take a moment to appreciate this complex and sometimes mysterious aspect of their communication. As Dr. Weitzman says, every cat is an individual and their vocalizations are no exception. So while we may never know exactly what your cat is trying to say with their purrs, we can continue to appreciate the many sounds they make and strive to understand what they are trying to tell us. Do you have any theories as to why your cat might purr? Share your thoughts below. And thanks for watching.